some people might say it's kind of an epidemic that's going to end up biting people on the backside eventually, is that a lot of these companies like BlackRock and these big businesses are buying so much real estate, and who ultimately owns these entities that are doing this? And how is that going to affect the rental market? How is that going to affect the home market across the entire country? Because they're buying them up. I mean, you're in these investor meetings. I'm not in the investor meetings, and I'm going on what I know, which is probably a fraction of what you know. So does that type of stuff make you nervous?
It does. It concerns me, but I also have become educated enough to know that the hedge funds, they're going to buy, they're going to slow down, they're going to stop. Like recently when we had the slowdown last year, and I actually follow them to see, none of us have a crystal ball, but I can predict what the real estate market is going to do based on their predictions and their behaviors. For example, last year, the hedge funds had stopped buying. They had completely stopped buying, which concerned me, but now they're picking up again. Now I'm getting, and I also have a wholesale company as well called Sunset Synergy LLC. So I also do some wholesale.
So when you say wholesale, you talk about like flipping?
I flip paper and I flip houses. This house I'm sitting in now is a flip. I had a partner, a contractor who's just phenomenal. We did this flip together. I found it from a wholesaler, but a lot of times I'll find them from the probates. So sometimes when you have elderly people that have passed away, the house has become in disrepair. And if it doesn't pass the 4-point and we can't insure it, it's going to be very difficult to sell to the typical residential retail end buyer because they can't.
So then you bring in the flip team to get it up to snuff.
Right. That's one solution. But again, I told you I'm a problem solver. So if somebody comes to me and says, look, it needs a new roof. I have a roofing company that will put the roof on and get paid at closing. So they don't have to sell it at bottom dollar to the investor.